Noniin, täällä ollaan. Lebup Pattaya. Ja soi Diamondi. Siellä on Suomen lippukin liehuu vielä. En tiedä onko auki enää toi Lassibaari. Tosiaan niin nyt ollaan tässä Filin luona ja katsotaan mitä me keksitään. Katsotaan.
It's me! Hello! Are we doing this in English or Norwegian?
Finnish.
Oh, in Finnish?
Yeah.
Are we going to do it in Finnish?
Yeah.
Oh, see you
Do
later.
you know any?
Yeah, I don't know any Finnish. Finlandia. What's the name of that Formula 1 driver again?
Mika Häkkinen.
Mika. I want to watch the Formula 1 for Mika. Sorry, I don't know any Norwegian folks, but hello to everybody in Finnish. But hello to everyone in Finland, sorry. Listen, we have many people from Finland who come to the bar, so it's very nice to be able to say hi to them all, you know, it's nice.
Yeah, they are waiting to come back in Pattaya now.
And there's good news today, or for yesterday.
Yesterday.
Good news is, everybody, I'm sure you know this already, that we can sell alcohol in the restaurant now. So we have a restaurant license and we're going to be the vodka. Yes.
Oh, you have vodka?
Yes.
Oh,
and
okay.
we have original, what's it called? Long drink.
Longero.
Longao. Very good. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, great. Yeah. How long you have been in Thailand?
I first came as a tourist in 1996, but I came to work here in 2003 for a couple of years. Then I left, went home, and then came back again almost 10 years ago last month. So altogether maybe 12, 13 years I've been here. But first time to work in 2003.
You start working in the bar industry when?
In Thailand or in the UK?
In Thailand.
In Thailand in 2003. I got a job at a bar called Electric Blue. And Electric Blue, many of your viewers will know, is now on Soi 15. But actually, the original Electric Blue was in Walking Street. And it's right where iBar is now. It's right where iBar is. And ironically, for me and you, it's now a hair salon. So we won't be going there in a long time, trust me.
We can take the shave.
But yeah, so if people know iBar, Insomnia, it's right there. That was the first club I worked at, and it was called Electric Blue.
Stayed there how long?
I was there not long actually, because he sold it. Because I like to think I was so good as a manager that it was so busy that he sold the bar. But actually, Andy, my first boss, was a very clever guy, and he sold the bar. So I moved on to Exxon. Exxon was my next place that I did, which was on Soi 16. If people remember Exxon, bit of a naughty bar.
Oh,
Marque, bit of a naughty bar.
Oh,
I don't know if that's what you do.
I don't know. I'm in Pattaya. I don't know about anything.
Oh,
about the naughty.
Wink, wink. Yeah, many of your viewers will remember Exxon. So I was actually twice manager there. I was manager there 2004 and 2011 I was manager there again. So yeah. Should we go and have a walk around the bar?
Yeah,
come on.
We can do something.
So for those people that may remember, this bar used to be called the Crab Bar. We're on Soi Diamond. And for 11 years it was the Crab Bar, and Mr. Poo means crab in Thai, was the manager, the owner. And it was a karaoke bar. Sing a song. Many times I've come past here listening to Finnish people singing Frank Sinatra or something. It was not really my type of place. I did come here a few times, but it was not really my kind of place.
Yeah.
But then it kind of, the people left, and for about a year they refurbished it, and then I ended up coming here 2016. We got the big TVs. You can watch Bottas winning the Formula 1 on there, beating Hamilton, please.
Hope so.
Yeah, and another one there, so we've got the two TVs. And like, we open as a restaurant now, and we serve mainly British food, so maybe it won't really be for the Finnish people, you know, British food. We're not known for our cuisine, you know, we're not, but we do sell British food, and we have a chef, and she makes Thai food as well.
Okay.
So if you you want to come down with your wife or girlfriend, or bring the wife and the girlfriend, maybe both of them, bring them down, and they can eat Thai food. And the pool table, it's what we do. I love the pool table. It's a little bit of an icebreaker. If somebody comes in on their own, and I'm talking to them, and I try and get them to play pool, and then I'll play pool with them. And then like I'll say to one of the girls, "Oh, why don't you play with that girl there? The customer and the girls are together, and I'm the matchmaker." So yeah, but it's just fun, you know. We're a really laid back bar. We just really relaxed, and you know, we play music. You can select the music. We can't play music right now because of the restrictions.
Yeah.
But we do play music here, and like we try and have a few special drinks for customers around the world. So many Irish people like the Guinness. I know it's not that big in Finland, but it's very popular for the British people, American people. Actually, Thai people drink a lot of Guinness as well.
Really?
Yeah. And Guinness is something, you know, Marky, that you can't buy in a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And you can't buy in a Family Mart. So they have to come here to drink it. And it's the only place on Walking Street that sells it. We sell an English cider as well. Do you drink cider?
Is that?
Yeah, from England, called Thatcher's.
Yeah.
Not named after Margaret Thatcher.
How Thai people like the Guinness?
Oh, they just do. It's kind of an elite drink for them, you know? It's like a very special, very high-so drink, you know? Oh, we're drinking Guinness, this is from Ireland, you know, and they feel a little bit special.
Yeah.
So, but Thai people do drink it, and it's acquired taste, really. I don't like it, but a lot of people do. We sell a lot of it. No?
I like lager.
What do you like to drink?
Lager.
Lager, yeah. How many bottles a night?
0.
Really? No, okay, never mind. So that's the bar. I mean, look, it's a little beer bar, but we've turned into a restaurant because we've just kept going. I refuse to stop. I refuse to close, really, because I'm just very, very determined to keep my business alive and to keep my staff going. You know, when we couldn't sell alcohol, we just sell soft drinks. When we could only deliver food, we just delivered food. We just kept the whole thing going. Yeah, which is important.
The food is good thing.
Yeah. Would you like to see Soy Diamond? Because many of your viewers probably remember, there's so many Finnish people. There's a very famous Finnish bar still in Soy Diamond.
I know only one.
Lassie Bar.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Lassie. Come on, let's go and see if he's here. Better now, because now you don't have to look at my ugly face anymore.
We have almost same face.
No, you're very handsome.
Yeah, I heard a lot when I walk in Walkie Street.
Of course.
Are
you suggesting that they're not telling the truth?
Maybe so.
Those people that remember the Casino Club. Casino was on here in Soy Diamond. It opened in 2006 and it was a late night place, you know.
Yeah.
Now Casino is here now. Now this has been many things. It was a French go-go bar for a while. There was a British guy that had it. It was called, I think it was Shooters before. It's been many things. It's been a go-go bar, it's been a nightclub, it's been a disco, but now it's Casino. But the original Casino was where this Taylor's is here, Amigo. Amigo Taylor's is an institution here on this soil. Many Finnish people go there to get their clothes. It doesn't sell clothes, it's a little travel agents as well, and they sell other things. Very popular. Now it used to be in another place where I'll take you. Right now it's there, but this building here used to be the original Casino Club here, and so it was a kind of a late night place. It didn't really get going till sort of 3-4 o'clock in the morning, way past your bedtime.
Oh yeah.
You were in bed with a cup of cocoa or something.
8 o'clock with the alcohol little bit.
No, I don't believe. This bar here, Hobbs Bar, used to be, which is opposite the old crab bar where we've come from. The pub used to be, the first time I knew it, it was Sexy Hippo Bar, but it's been a lot of different bars before then. Yeah. And the first time I knew it, it was a Thai lady that ran it, but it was an Australian guy that owned it. And then it became Wicked Hippo, and then now it's Hobbs Bar. But it hasn't really been open for a long time. But many people might remember that bar. It was, again, a lot of Finnish people used to go there. So it was good. Night Train, which is next door to the pub. Again, another really late night bar. I think it was called James Bond Bar before then.
Really?
Yeah, because I met the owner. I'm not sure whether it's from Finland or Sweden or Switzerland.
James Bond is from England.
He is. He's licensed to kill. You be careful. Yeah. So that was that bar. Now that's actually up for sale now. The Australian guy that had that for a few months, but he never opened actually, unfortunately. He never opened.
And now nothing business in here?
Nothing at all, no.
Oh, okay.
Ready for somebody to take over.
Yeah, next to you.
Next to it. And this one. This used to be, I think it was the Swiss Cottage restaurant. Again, many Finnish people went there. For many years.
Do the Finnish people use anything else than Soy Diamond?
It was all Finnish people. And that was for about 10, 15 years. And then it got took over by, Thai guy.
Yeah.
It didn't quite work out. So that's for red. Actually, that's my phone number there. If anybody wants to, if there's any sexy Finnish girls out there, they want to give me a call me. That's my number, because I know the landlord and he's trying to sell it, so trying to rent it. So, but many people might remember the Swiss cottage. I think it was called Swiss cottage. I don't remember.
But I haven't seen any Finnish girl running the bar in.
That would be really different. How would you feel about that? Would you go there?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Why not? I know a few Western women that run bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know they like Pattaya, same we like, maybe for different reasons.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's such a laid-back place, you know. So it's not just about getting your leg over, as we say in England. It's more than that. Who remembers Johnny's bar? Johnny Bar. It had a Swedish name, a German name, and I don't remember it. It began with a G, like Glock, something.
Oh.
But everybody used to call it Johnny's Bar because the manager was a guy called Johnny. And this was this bar here. Now it's a hair salon. It was a live venue. It was Johnny Bar for like 20 years. Everybody used to come there. It was a massive bar. Very famous. Again, I didn't really go there much, but many people did. Then it changed to, it was a live music venue.
Yeah.
I think it was called Players. And then now it's a hair salon. Actually, it's where, can I tell you a secret? Shh, don't tell anyone. It's where the girls from Windmill live. All the dancers from Windmill live inside there.
Oh.
But don't tell anyone.
No, we don't tell.
Secret. James Bond, 007.
Yeah.
You've got the glasses on as well. You look like a secret agent. Everybody knows the the French bar. I just call this the French bar, and it's been here for like
Black Horse.
15. No, Black Horse is next door.
Oh,
This is just La Trio, actually. The owner is in France, but coming back soon. And again, a lot of Finnish people go there. A bit of a late night place again. Really like institution here. And it's still open. It never closed for COVID. Enough respect to these people for keeping that bar open. Here are we now. What's that flag?
I don't know. I don't remember anymore.
I don't really know Lassie that well, you know, because his English isn't too good. But I always say hello to him and he always says hi. But that's about the end of our conversation. But we're always friendly, you know. And it's like everybody knows Lassie Bar. Everybody. How long has it been here? 25 years or something. And he's still open. He closed now, but he's open. He was open. Usually he goes back to Finland for the Thai summer, and then comes back in the winter. But he came. I think it's
Is
been
he
open.
now here? Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
okay.
open, but not right now. But
Yeah.
later on today, it'll be open, especially if it's Formula One and the ice hockey he likes to watch as well. You know, Finnish food, and it's a real institution. Everybody knows it, and it's a clean place and a very happy place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finnish people are very happy.
I know. Wasn't there something in the news that said that they are the happiest people in the world? Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah, me too. I'm from Finland.
It's all that vodka.
Yeah,
It's all
maybe
that
it's the vodka.
It's the vodka, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody knows the Black Horse. Finnish people like to go there, karaoke and dancing, and it's a very traditional kind of beer bar.
Yeah.
It hasn't opened for a long time, unfortunately. But there are still people that live there, and it will open as soon as they're able to. We have very good friends with those people. We know some of the girls there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really don't understand the karaoke and dancing, but it's okay if somebody
Yeah,
likes.
but I think it's more of for maybe more mature people. You're a young stud,
Yeah.
Marker. You know, we need, you know, for more mature, older people. That's what they like to do. Actually, I've never seen people sort of do ballroom dancing. Can you do?
I cannot.
Okay. Who remembers the Swiss food? I'll hold the microphone. I'll be your microphone holder. Hi. You okay? So Swiss food restaurant again, massive, very famous Swiss restaurant. Great salads in there, great steaks, but nice living quarters. They had like rooms with jacuzzis or something in there as well. But it's closed now and up for rent. But they're keeping it clean, and I think they're trying to rent it out. But it's unfortunate that's gone. The old Diamond A Go-Go was here. which is now Annabelle's, and the owner sold that and moved up to casino. But Diamond a Go-Go, very late night soy.
What are casinos in here because they can't gamble?
Okay, it's called casino, but it's not a casino. I should have sort of stated that. It's just called casino, and they use the artwork of the casino, so the playing cards and the roulette wheel, but it's not actually a casino. Diamond a Go-Go, if anybody remembers, another institution was right here, but this is now Annabelle's, and it's owned by the same people that own, ta-da, the world famous Windmill Club. Yes, and I was manager there 2 times.
I have heard many dirty things about.
Dirty things? Yeah. Disgusting. I can't believe. So you haven't actually witnessed these things yourself?
No, just...
Don't lie, the camera, YouTube doesn't like people who lie. Are you not sure? You sure?
My followers, no, I don't lie.
Okay, I agree with you. He's a very nice man. Well, I've not been in either. No, I used to be a manager there from 2004. Oh. Actually, 2004, it wasn't really a naughty, we call it hands-on. It wasn't really a hands-on bar then.
Hands-on? Or...
No, hands-on.
Okay.
It wasn't really much of a hands-on bar then. It was just a regular go-go. But when I went back to manage there in 2011, it was very much hands-on and a crazy place. You know, just anybody that knows about the Windmill knows what a crazy place it is. And the guy that is still there, David, who has owned it from day one, and he's another guy that just is got such a work ethic. You know, so disciplined just to keep it going. Yeah, and he has done, and well done to him. You know, he's done really well. And the sister club of Windmill is Annabelle's, and that will be opening, as you can see, it's a sister club.
Ah, so is this smaller or?
Yeah, it's about the same size. But Windmill has an upstairs now, but Annabelle's I don't think has. It certainly didn't open that much when it did. And then next door, have you been here?
No.
Toys R Us.
Ah, okay.
This is a Ladyboy Go-Go bar. Used to be Spanky's. Spanky's was a big go-go in Nana Plaza. They used to have those sort of foam things that used to hit you with, and they made a loud noise. That was it. That was what they did. But very, very popular. But they sold out, and now it's Toys R Us. It's been like that for a few years. And you know, look, I've got a very grown-up approach about ladyboy bars. There's a lot of guys that are into ladyboys. Yep. And if you want to go, it's a great place, man. And the girls are really friendly. They come to my bar sometimes and play pool with their customers or friends. And I'm not into ladyboys, but you know, if you are, that's probably the number one place now. And I had a place on Soy Bacau called Sensations, I think it was, or something. But that's closed now, and they've just gone back to Toys R Us, and I've just refurbished it. And I'm going to do a little plug. I've been given permission by the owner to have a look around because it's so nice. So if anybody is interested in seeing inside, then come to my channel and we'll do that.
I never been in here before.
Yeah.
So I don't know anything.
Many people might remember Heavens Above, which was actually owned by a couple of American guys and an Australian guy, and in the end, actually, just the Australian guy. They actually moved out. It was an upstairs go-go, very small, white. It was the first ever all white go-go that I remember. That was about 2004 or something like that. Got the bar with 2 minutes. All right. You see, everybody loves me.
You're so famous.
I'm so famous. Very small. Upstairs bar, very small, and just everything, even the speakers. The first time I saw white speakers, they had white fans, white speakers, everything white, and they used to just constantly paint it because it got so dirty. Over the years, it was a very, very famous bar. They've left now, and Heaven Above, it's important to point out that Heaven Above, the people that run Heaven Above have now opened Heaven Above in Soy Boomerang, which is off Soy Bacau. But somebody has took over this, ironically another Australian, and they've called it Heaven. That's it. I haven't been inside the new one, but it's good. And people might remember the Galaxy Suites as well. Yep. Galaxy Suites was a very famous short-time hotel. I don't know if you can say that on your channel.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Just a place you wouldn't go for a long time. You go for a shorter amount of time.
Yeah.
So up there. for sleep, or maybe, if you had a hangover, or sometimes you could go there on your own, or maybe go with a friend, why not? Who remembers the carousel a go-go? That was this red building here, which is now called Yes. And the great thing about the carousel was that there was a carousel. The stage was just a big, very slow turning sort of stage, a circle. And the girls just used to dance. And rather than the girls moving around, the stage moved around. That was the unique selling point of that. So that was carousel, and that was really busy back in 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, man. It was busy. And of course, another legend on the soy, we can walk here, is carousel bar. So same idea. These circular bars, as you can see, are actually motorized, and the seats used to stay. So they've actually took the seats away, but you sit there, and then this used to move around like that, and that used to move in a different direction. A bit like when you get your luggage at the airport, only a little bit slower.
Yeah.
And so you'd sit there, and then gradually you'd see a little bit of there, and then it'd come out a little bit of there, and it was nice. It was very popular for 20 years. Carousel bar was very, very famous.
How old is this bar?
This soy diamond, I remember back when I was here in the 90s, was booming. But I've seen videos on YouTube in the 80s, and this was the soy. This, soy 13, 2, 3, and 4. They were very, very big soys with all the go-go's and the bars. No soy Bacau, no soy LK, who have now become very big. No Tree Town, obviously. And this was the soy diamond. Walking Street had a lot of restaurants and had a few beer bars, but not a lot of go-go's back in the 80s and 90s. As I say, I do stress, many of your viewers will have been here a lot longer than me, and I don't want to talk like I'm an expert, but I've seen a lot of videos. But I was here in the 90s, and I do remember this was such a happening soy, and people will remember the carousel bar for sure. Let's just say, I spoke to the lady that owns all of these bars here, a Thai lady, and she says, I think she was like 19 or 20 when she first came here in the 80s, and it was busy then, and now she's like not 19 or 20. Okay. She's a little bit older. The Sea A Go-Go, if people remember the Sea, quite a popular bar. It was Diamond Sports. I had to look at that bar when it was up for sale, but now it's Diamond Sports Bar, and as you can see, it's looking a bit under repair. But that was the old Sea A Go-Go, and very, very popular. A bit rough and ready, as we say in England, but it was very, very popular. People will watch this video and feel very sad because they have so many happy memories of this soy and of this town, and look at it, and it, for rent, places closed, looking dirty. But people must understand that, when we can, this place will be thriving again.
Yeah.
In it, but with nightclubs and bars, and it's all about memories. It's all about
good and bad.
Absolutely, but it's about, I was there 10 years ago and I met this girl, and it's all about happy memories. People have had the most amazing times on this soy. The people will be very sad to see it in a state of disrepair. But please, don't worry. It's like a desert. A desert's all sandy and nothing until it starts to rain. And when it rains in a desert, all these plants start coming up, and it'll shine. And that's what happens. When I drink alcohol, which is not often, my Thai becomes amazingly good.
Really?
Well, I think so anyway.
Yeah. What about them?
I'm not sure. I don't think my cashier's ever seen me drunk, because I sell alcohol for so long. I don't think she's ever seen me drunk. I don't remember. But I'm a sleepy drunk.
We can change that thing.
Really? Oh, this is a challenge. I've been challenged. Okay, let's get the long drinks out.
You have owned this business about how long?
Almost exactly 5 years. 5 years and 3 days, because we started on the 1st of December 2016.
Congrats.
Merci beaucoup. Yeah, it's been difficult, been long. As I say, I might have said to you earlier, it used to be Crab Bar, and then the owner took it over, tried to run it himself, but it wasn't really his thing. By his own admission, he didn't really want to run the thing, so he tried to sell it, and he sold it to me, and being a really brilliant landlord, best in Pattaya. My landlord is the best. But yeah, we started in 2016. Looked a bit different. First thing I did was put in aircon because I do think everybody has sweet memories of the old beer bars, but I think people are getting more modern, and I think they demand better service. Aircon was important. It was too hot inside. We had fans, but it was too hot, so we put the aircon in, and that really revolutionized the place, and it became more comfortable, and it was nice. But like I say, Mark, it's just a beer bar. I don't ever think I've got this wonderful, amazing, place. It's a beer bar, but we try and be a really good beer bar.
Did you have any problems when you start the business?
Only about $1 million.
Only.
You have to remember, Mark, that I had a lot of experience in Pattaya before, running go-go bars, running Secrets, which was kind of a go-go. So I understood about how bars work, and it is different to back home. Who the key people are in a bar, in a business, what are the important things to do legally, which I think is really important. So the key people for my business, in my point of view, is the person who's on the lease, the person who's, I have a company. Some bars don't have a company. You don't need to do one, but if you don't have a company, you have to be careful, especially if you're a Westerner. But I have a company. Who's the shareholder on the companies, who's the licensee of the bar, who's the person that sells the alcohol, is responsible. Also, something people never think about, who's the name on the electric bill? Because if you're the name on the electric bill, I've heard this before, and I've seen it before. Say there was a dispute between somebody in the bar, and the Thai lady was on the electric bill. She just went to the electric office. Here's the money for the electric. Can you remove the meter? And so the electric people come and took the meter away, and then there's no electric, so you can't open. So that person's actually quite powerful as well. I set my company up and my business up so that all those people were different. And I'll be honest, there's always problems about handling Thai girls. It's I'm no expert, and I get problems with it every day. A lot of guys have a mama-san that looks after the girls, but I can speak a little bit of Thai. Neat noi. So I've always done that myself, and had meetings and conducted the meetings in Thai, and I'm looking at the girls' faces and they're like, what's boss saying? So I'm very aware of that. But you know what, I must be doing something right, because I've got 5 years and I've never really had a major problem. I've always had girls, I've always had customers. So the ultimate test is whether I'm still here, and the fact is I'm still here. I make mistakes every day in the bar. I get through, and I think it's important to learn from your mistakes as well.
Okay, then you talk about the girls. So how often the girls go and come, like changing?
Yeah, we call it a churn. How often do the girls churn? You've got to remember that a lot of the girls have family back, not here. They don't live in Pattaya, so they live in Isan. Their families are in Isan. Maybe they have children in Isan, which for those people that don't know is the northeastern agricultural area. So it's normal for girls to come and go and come and work here, and then maybe go back home and help family or look after kids or have some kind of business to deal with. And you just have to get used to that. That's just, one of those things. But it's a bit upsetting sometimes for a bar owner when a girl moves to another bar, because sometimes the bar owner goes, whoa, my girls, and he'll go to the new bar where she's working and get the owner and say, you stole my girls. But actually, he didn't steal anyone, because you don't own anybody. You don't own girls, and you don't own customers. And what you should always do when that happens is look at your own bar and say, why did this girl want to move? What made this girl move? If she doesn't get on with someone else in the bar, which is usually what it is, you can't really do much about that unless the same girl keeps on cropping up all the time. But if it's like, I didn't like the way the boss talked to me, or the boss didn't help me with a problem, or the boss didn't pay me, or I don't like the customers in the bar, or I don't like the fact that we work too many hours, or something like that, then you really have to look at yourself and your own business and say, well, do I need to change things here? I don't, that lady's moved, and I have to. It isn't nice. I've got to be honest. When you see a girl that used to work for you in another bar, it's horrible. You have to get over that and then look at your own business and try and make some positive changes.
It's almost same you see your girlfriend with another man.
Oh man, as long as I'm getting paid, I don't care. I'm so sorry, we got, trying to do a YouTube channel and we got interrupted by customers.
Yeah, that's not fair.
That's a very important point though. Obviously, maybe you were going to talk about how we've diversified into YouTube and social media. It's really important. Yeah, we do YouTube. I do a big YouTube channel, and I do Facebook and everything. But customer's number one for me. I'm a bar owner that has a YouTube channel. Mark, it's about money at the end of the day, yes, but it's actually about people and relationships. There are people that come into my bar, and I know when they walk through the door, they're going to spend 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 baht because that's that type of customer they are. But I don't really have a love for them. But I can have a customer come in that comes in every day that buys one beer, and I like to sit and chat with him, and that's a connection. So, it's a funny old game, as we like to say. Yeah.
Last thing I want to ask, you have anything? What do you want to say to my followers?
Enjoy the cold winter in Finland. Listen, I have so many Finnish friends, and one thing I know about Finnish people is a lot of them just like to be sat there, and they don't like people talking to them so much. They're quiet people. Am I right?
Yep.
Right, and I understand that. So I don't get to talk. This has been great to talk to Finnish people like this, because when people come to the bar, I try to read a customer. Some customers like to be sat down and they want to have a chat and have a gossip about what's going on, but many people just want to sit there, watch the Formula One, they got a Heineken, they're happy. So I don't get to speak to Finnish people a lot, but all I'll say is this soy that I'm on has a great tradition of many people from Switzerland. Have you heard of Switzerland? It's a little bit down and to the right, yeah? Swiss people, German people, obviously Norwegian people, like I mentioned earlier, and Finnish people. And my door is always open to you. Okay, so I don't speak your language, but my door is always open to you. If you ever get a problem in my bar, please come to me and let me know. I hope, because of the relaxed restrictions, both in your country when you return and this country when you get here, is going to be a positive reason for you to come back to Pattaya, because as you can see, we really need you to come. Not just for my bar. If I'm being selfish, I could say, come to my bar, please. But just come to Pattaya. If you don't want to come to my bar, that's cool, but come to Pattaya. Support the local businesses here. If it's not mine, go support another one, please. But come here. You will receive the warmest welcome, I guarantee you. And just come in and say hi. Okay, and I hope you can come this year. If you can't, if you don't want to come, watch my YouTube channel. You can see all my ladies and have some fun. We're playing pool on the live streams every now and then. It's Lupa Pattaya, and it's been really nice talking to you, Marky.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Should we go and watch the latest James Bond film? See you later. Thank you.